It's starting to cool off outside, but it's heating up in here. That's right. You know, it is cooling down outside. It's the middle of October, so that means it's just slightly over 100 degrees outside. You know, practically winter. But I thought, with that in mind, it might be fun to heat it up here in the studio with 3 more hot sauces today. We'll talk about these as we go. Without further ado, oh, actually, hang on one sec. As you may or may not know, normally we use, that's right, we use chicken McNuggets here in the studio when we're doing hot sauces. I didn't have time to go to the McDonald's today, so you know what I did? I cooked up some dinosaurs. That's right, I've got dinosaur nuggets. Look at this one. This is a Tyrannosaurus. And look, there's a Megaraptodon. You know, dinosaurs. But anyway, this was just easier to do than stopping at my local McD's and making a whole thing out of things. It'll just be easier this way. Got a plate, got a bowl of dinosaurs, got a trio of hot sauces. Let's do this. First up, we've got Gringo Bandito's original flavor sauce. This is another one from Dexter Holland, you know, the guy from The Offspring. What do we got in here? We've got some red Fresno peppers, some hot yellow chili peppers, habaneros, and some dried chilies. Don't know what kind, but they're dried. I picked this up at Sprouts, I believe, where I got the last one. I'm not sure I've seen it anywhere else in town here. And they had that other one that we tried before. I think it was a yellow one of some sort. But I thought, why don't we go for the original? Go for what he started things out with. Smell-wise, kind of just smells like your basic taco sauce, which is nice, actually. Got a vinegar in that smell. It's definitely peppery, but nothing too distinct that you could pick out there, like a good taco sauce. Let's sauce up these dinos. The opening of this is fairly big.
That's what she said.
And this sauce is not overly thick, so this stuff pours pretty quickly. Lid that up before we spill it and make a giant mess of ourselves. It's fairly thick though. It sticks to the dinosaur, which is nice. Ooh. At first bite, I mostly just kind of got a taco sauce taste. And then, wow, that heat really got in there. That was surprising. I think because I kept calling it taco sauce, I basically was just kind of expecting kind of a peppery ketchup kind of. Ooh. Yeah, this has a kick. This has a lingering, even throughout your mouth kick to it. It is weird eating dinosaurs with this, only because we're so used to those McNuggets. Not unpleasant though. It's a shame the dinosaurs died out. They would have been damn tasty. This definitely would work on tacos because it would sit in there, it would soak into all the components there and just layer itself through the taco. Or just sit on a nugget. Either is possible. So starting off, this original flavor, Gringo Bandito, is it any good? Yeah, very much so. I said, wow, boy, that heat still lingers. This is already going to be a mistake. But yeah, that heat lingers. It's a good, sharp, sort of vinegary taste to it, but without being vinegar. You know what I mean? It's just got that little bit of tang to it, and that blend of peppers is nice. And it's thick, Not so thick that, you're not going to whack the bottle like a catsup to get it out of there, but it's not going to come just pouring and roaring out of there, letting you get it exactly where you want it. Yeah, Gringo Bandito. Give this one a try. Next up, we've got here the Way of the West Fiery Tequila Hot Sauce. This I got in, I think in Scottsdale. Yeah, I think. And one of the touristy hot shops kind of thing. It's done by the Cactus Candy people, according to this. So it is local. What are we working with here inside? We've got chipotle puree. We've got a habanero puree. What else? I saw something else on here. Some cayenne pepper towards the bottom and natural tequila flavor, which should be interesting. It's been a long time since I've had tequila. Barely should I remember what it tasted like. It's a lot darker too than Dexter's here. So another one. It's got a big open mouth on there. So let's try to make sure we pour with some semblance of control. Ooh, look at this. It's a Rausa pterodopter. Rawr. And a Megawatsahu. Yes, they're in somewhere in South America, I believe. Give this a smell. Ooh, right away you get that chipotle. You get that smoky, yeah, that dense, sweet, smoky chipotle. Yeah, that's nice. Pouring wise, ooh, this is really thick. Not chunky. Neither of these are a chunky sauce. Well, this third one looks like it's gonna be. But just a good, slow, thick pour on here. Oh boy. All right, that's gonna be a problem. But we'll deal with it. It's another one. This is good. Oh, look at this. This is just thick, dripping through. It hangs on. Let's get it in there though. It's not as smoky tasting as it smelled. It's got, is there lemon in this? Lemon or lime or something citrusy? There's lemon juice in here and a lemon oil as well, which comes through in the flavor. You get something citrusy happening in there. And that's that lemon. It cuts some of the smokiness from that chipotle, but that's okay. Ooh, I'm already sweating in here. Fan's on, but I swear it doesn't do anything. I think it's more for your head than actual cooling. Yeah, so that smokiness, it's got a good smoky smell to it, but not as much taste-wise. It's kind of sweet tasting too. Not a sugary sweet, but not a sharpness. Even with that lemon in there, cutting through some of it, it's not a sharp acidity sort of thing. It is sort of a, mellow's not the right word, but we'll go with mellow. Mellow. A mellow kind of sweetness. Heat-wise, it's got a slight kick to it, but not a lot. It's not super spicy. As for the tequila part of it, I know I sort of haven't had tequila in a while, but I feel I would know that taste in there, and I'm not really getting a tequila kind of flavor, that agave flavor that, I mean, I didn't think it would have an alcohol-y sort of sense about it, but I don't get like a tequila sweetness, an agave sweetness to it. But it is pretty tasty. So, is it any good, this Way of the West Fiery Tequila Hot Sauce? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's not as fire. Ooh, this does linger though, even though we haven't layered it on top of Old Dexter here. But this lingers a bit. It's not going to knock you flat, but it may sneak up on you. And I like that. I like when they don't quite just punch you right in the face. I like when, you know, you're 4 or 5 deep and then you realize, oh no, I've made a grave error here. That's a good sauce. And finally, we've got the third sauce of the day. We've got African Dream Foods African Ghost Pepper Sauce. Now, I've seen pictures of this online. I've seen stuff on Reddit posted where they have a number of different flavors and varieties that this product line has, but I've only ever seen this one in the flesh, or in the bottle if you like. Found it at my Safeway. It was not terribly cheap. I want to say they wanted like $8 for it, but I got it on sale. It's got a lion on it, so you know it's something. You can definitely see chunks of something in here. Definitely there's seeds in here. It looks like there's bits of something roasted. What do we got on here for ingredients? African ghost peppers, vinegar, onion, sugar, and some garlic. So not a lot going on in here. It's got a fun bottle. I like the shape of this. Let's give it a smell real quick. Ooh, this looks, hang on, I'm gonna shake this up a little more. This looks thick. This looks like it's gonna be fun to pour. There we go. All right, let's give that a smell. If my smeller even still works. Oh boy. This smells like mistakes are about to be made. It's just like a pepper mash. I don't get much else from it. This does have a vinegar in it, as most things do. Most sauces do. Vinegar, onion, sugar, yeah. What was that? Sunflower oil? Sunflower seed oil. So, but that's all I'm smelling. I'm just smelling peppers. All right, well, let's get ourselves a Stegawatsahu. Related to the other way. This is a more common dinosaur. You see this all over the place. Wanders around in malls.
What?
And oh, we got this guy. What's this guy? Look at him. He's a horned Hoptaheraton. Yeah, see, he's got the horns, and he's got the Hoptapteron. Obviously, you all know this. I'm telling you stuff you already know. All right, let's give this a pour. I'm trying to not lose. Oh boy, yeah, this is thick, and I've probably gone far too much on there. We're trying to just paint these thunder lizards as we go. Let's see. It is fairly thick. Oh yeah, this, look at that. That's not going anywhere. That is just laying on there like a glaze. Yeah, it's still just, that's all I'm smelling is just pepper. I'm waiting for it. Flavor-wise, there's not a whole lot of flavor, which I think is what they were going for here. Yeah. That heat's coming. Oh boy, that heat. Oh, there it is. It's like a spiral. And it's gone all the way down. Come back up to remind me, hey buddy, you're messing with the lion. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm getting sweaty. Let's power through this guy here. That is a lot of sauce. Yeah. Woo. That is a lot of heat. A lot of just heavy. It feels like it's trying to just shut everything down. Which really, oh my goodness, that. Oh boy. Yeah. That's hot. That's really hot. But isn't any good. Can't even remember now. The African Dream Foods African Ghost Pepper Sauce. I'm going to say yeah. But put it in something. Sparingly. Just take just like a teaspoon or two tops and put that in like a chili. Don't soak a dinosaur in it. That was a lot. But as I believe I did say at the top of the show, mistakes were about to be made. But that's going to do it here for me, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend the next hour or so regretting the last 20 minutes. We did say mistakes were going to be made today, and I think they were. But that's okay. We do it, so maybe you don't have to. So I'm going to go curl up in a ball and think about things. I'm going to see you folks here next time.